Now the sides are made, I can start on the front frames. This is the yoke I'm going to use. It's quite wild, so it should look pretty good when it's planed up. So I've got myself another cutting list, so I'll cut the pieces I need, plane them up, and then start putting that together. I'm using character oak. The only problem is that when you get bits of burr like that, you get chunks that get chipped out when it's going through the planer. So I filled that. That's on the back, so that doesn't matter. The edge is going to be cotton beaded anyway, so that'll be okay. So there's a few bits like that, but it does look nice when it's polished. It makes it a bit more interesting. I'm running out of these dominoes, so what I've done is I've used all the offcuts from the panelling from the chestnut and thickness and down to 8mm, and I'll be able to use that. These are the two frames for the back. That's the top unit and this is the bottom one. The reason this is so wide is because it's got drawers in it and I need something for the runners and the kickers to actually connect to. These are rebated so I can cut down some of this 3/8 panelling and that'll just be tacked in. And I've just put 3 small dominoes down the side. You don't really need them, just glue would be fine, but it just helps line things up when you're putting it together. Right, this is hopefully all the cock beading for the both top and bottom unit. There's always more than you think you need. I think I've measured it right, so it should be okay. They're the hinges, which are 6mm. So I've cut this at just over 5, so they've got a little bit of clearance because they'll be in line with the cock beading. So when the cock beading goes on, if it's flush at the back, it gives me a little bit sticking out, so the hinge will work properly, like that. Now whether I join it like that or I actually chop out a piece, I'm not sure yet. So I'll measure it up, mitre it, mark out where the hinges are going to go, chop that out and then glue these in. But first I've got to assemble the unit. As with the sides, I'm getting rid of all the machine marks with a curved blade in a block plane. But some bits where it's quite wild, I know I'm going to get a lot of tear out, so I'm just using a cabinet scraper just to clean that up. It would be easy just to sand it with an orbital sander, but it'd be dead flat. I want to try and make it look like it was made in like the early 1800s. So that's all the beading in the bottom unit. I've still got to assemble the top one yet. I'm not that happy with it because the beading's a bit thicker than I'd like it to be. It's the right thickness for the hinges, but it should be about 3mm, 4 max, and this is 5, so I think it's a bit heavy, but I'll just have to live with it. So the back panels will just be pinned in, but I'll do that later. They'll just get in the way at the moment. The next thing I'll be doing will be making the drawer runners and making the drawers up. This bit is actually wrong because with it being wide, if it shrinks at all, it'll knock the runners out a square. It should have a normal frame and a centre munting. It doesn't matter, there's ways around it, so it doesn't matter. I just wanted to use this board up because it's a bit shabby, it's not very nice. I didn't want it on show. I didn't want to chop it up for firewood. I thought I'll use it for that. So I'll get round it, so that'll be alright.